Hi, welcome to LB0 Fox Indian Norwegian Ventures. I'm out here portable today, doing something completely new to me. Today I'm going to try North Hunt, and North Hunt is something that most of you guys in my target audience probably don't know what is, and it's probably not of any practical interest to you, but I'm going to show it nonetheless. North Hunt is an activation scheme where you activate Nordic municipalities or Scandinavian municipalities, depending on how you define Scandinavia and the Nordics. You can activate municipalities in Norway, Sweden, Denmark, and Finland. You do it primarily on 80, 60, and 40, so that's a whole different challenge. But the reason I want to do this is because I can activate places like this, where it's really beautiful by the sea, but I don't need to be within a POTA park. I can only be within a municipality, which you always are in the Nordics, so that's pretty easy. So what do you say? How about we set the antenna up, get going, and then we'll do some activations or do some calls, and we'll see what happens. I've never done this before, so I'm going to kind of walk you through the process doing this. If you want to know a little bit more about North Hunt, you can check out Kjetil's channel, LB4FH. I'll link that up here somewhere so you can see that. And I guess that's pretty much it for now. Let's get the antenna set up and we'll continue talking after that. The Adjust-to-Wave antenna system from Colin MM0OPX and the radiostuff.com and fed halfway balun. So I'm going to hook this up to the analyzer, see if we're in the right portion of the 40 meter band, and then we're going to see if this thing works. And yes, I know filming antennas is hard, but the antenna goes from the core up the DX Commander mast, and it's just hung over this burst 3. So you're not going to see the antenna wire, but it's cut for 40 meters or it's reeled out for 40 meters here. So let's put it on the analyzer and see. And for the lower part of, and I'm going to try to stay still here so the camera doesn't wobble so much. But for the lower part of 40 meters, and I'm really sure you can't see this, I'm going to try to go a little bit closer. But and North Hunt is usually done in the lower part of 40 meters. And let's see if we can get this 1.3738 in the lower part of 40 meters. So I'm guessing we're good here. I'm going to turn off the analyzer now, and we're going to go inside the car and start working on this. Going to do a couple of calls in the car, or I'm going to do so I get some municipalities on the air. I have no idea how many QSOs I need to activate. I do think I only need one QSO actually to activate, but I'm going to do this as long as I have a pilot or as long as it's fun. So we'll see what happens. And as I said, the QSO is going to be in Nordic languages only, but don't worry, I'll overlay some really nice B-roll of this beautiful beach area here. It's rocky, but it's somewhere where people come to swim in the summer. And right on the other side of the fjord there is actually Sweden. So we're pretty close to Sweden here, but we're still in Norway. So let's go ahead and get this municipality on the air. And in order to overcomplicate stuff on North Hunt, the log's got to be somewhat in a specific format. So it's recommended to log directly on the web page, and the web page is not mobile friendly. So yeah, I need to bring a laptop, which I honestly don't care too much about. I still got to do that though, so I'm gonna try to set this up correctly here, and then we'll start calling. CQ North Hunt, CQ North Hunt, CQ North Hunt, LB 0 Fox India, Lima Bravo 0 Foxtrot India, kaller CQ North Hunt, Lima Bravo 0 Foxtrot India, som kaller CQ North Hunt. SM5 Tango Juliet Hotel. Oi, det gikk fort. Det gikk mye fortere enn jeg tenkte her. Du er 5-9 i november, 412 over. SM7, og så kommer resten av kallesignalet, takk. Erik Ivar Cæsar, det er mottatt, og du er 5-9 her i november, 412. Sierra 380, nydelig, tusen takk, og takk for QSO der, 73. Lima Bravo 3 Alfa Golf, Cæsar. Lima Bravo 3 Alfa Golf, synes jeg hørte her, over.
Ja, QSO, du var litt sterk her, Morten, du er faktisk 5-9 i november 424. November 424, Levanger kommune i Midt-Norge.
Ja, takk for november 474, det er mottatt, og du er også 5-9 her i Halden, november 412, over.
Takk for det, Morten. Ha en strålende fin påske, og fortsatt god dag.
And how fun was that? I noticed that the pileups weren't as extreme as in Parks on the Air and Summits on the Air. Well, they were. The pileup lasted, well, I guess 15 QSO, so I had about a 10-minute pileup, and then it died down, and I guess that's from the user base. But I have the pileup from when I spotted before I called, and that's something that I don't often see. So that being said, I don't think you can expect as long of a pileup as you can on some of the other programs, but you can certainly expect a pileup, and it's going to be fast. It was kind of strange to do it on 40 meters. It was strange to do a pileup in Norwegian, Swedish, and a little bit of English with that Finnish guy I had a QSO with. But it was fun. And ham radio is supposed to be fun. And I know this isn't necessarily relevant for some of you guys that lives outside the North Hunt area, which is Scandinavia and Finland. But man, if you're here, go ahead and give it a try, because it's heaps of fun. And it's just a good time. And it allows you to activate places that you couldn't do in the other programs. You can find these nice little coves here by the sea, which is just amazing. So, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed that video. If so, click that thumbs up button, leave a comment down below. If you didn't like the video and by any chance have watched this far, hit that thumbs down button. Not more to say than that, actually. Hope to see you down the bands. I'll see you in my next video. I'll see you on the European Ham Radio Show. 7-3 for now, and enjoy your Easter.